I asked the universe for a sign and it delivered. I'm Dr. Kim. I help people heal chronic pain with holistic methods such as somatic movement, meditation, and nutrition. Over the past month, I've been having serious doubts about whether I should continue my business. I am aware that what I do is not mainstream by any means. I found that even when I was a chiropractor adjusting people in person, there was a lot of stigma around the profession and people doubted what I did even then. What I do now is even a level above that. I help people through online methods only. I teach them how to heal themselves without even laying a hand on them. And for most people, this is way too difficult to even comprehend, and most people cannot grasp this concept. Over the past year, I've had many cases from all around the world, and their healing has been almost miraculous in scale. I've seen clients with 8, 10, 20, 30 years of chronic pain be healed from it within a month. My most recent client, Kevin L., was in a wheelchair and had to use a walker last year. And 1 week into my program, he was able to walk by himself. I had thought that what I offer is so valuable that it would really quickly take off and I would have tons of clients and I would be able to help people on an even greater and grander scale like I always dreamed of. But this was not the case, and there are many reasons why that is. Number one, all of my clients have told me that they tell everybody about what I do, but they simply don't believe them. My client Kevin, who I mentioned before, went in to see his doctor last week, and the doctor saw him walking. She had only seen him use the stroller or the wheelchair, and she immediately asked him, "How was your surgery?" People assume that to get results like this, it takes surgery, when that is absolutely not the case. Another one of my clients, Rob, could not sleep through the night due to his pain. He wasn't getting any REM sleep or any deep sleep as tracked by his Apple Watch. A couple of months into working with me, he was getting 1 hour of REM sleep, 1 hour of deep sleep, which is the norm, and was able to sleep for 8 hours a night. Can you imagine the type of impact this has on your health? When he told his friends about me and showed them the evidence on his smartwatch, they simply questioned my methods and said they didn't believe him. I slowly became aware that I am really fighting an uphill battle here. Over the past year, I have made enough money to survive in Thailand. If I were still living in Australia, there's no way I would be able to survive. In the past, I monetized purely off my appearance and from working and promoting brands that I didn't even know or like. I lived a fairly shallow existence and I was paid really well for it. However, that financial abundance came with a price, and that was spiritual poverty. I knew deep down that I was not fulfilling my purpose doing these things, and while it was fun and exciting at first, it fairly quickly became old, and I found myself feeling emptier and emptier. When I decided to quit and focus on my healing business, I really thought that everything would take off and I would be rewarded financially, spiritually, and have abundance in all areas of life. But it turns out it was so much harder than that. I went through a particularly rough patch about 2 weeks ago where I really questioned whether I should go back to doing what I was before, because things simply were not flowing. Yes, I have amazing results with the clients that I do have. However, to get new clients, it was like I was spinning my wheels, putting so much energy and focus into creating all of this content that didn't really seem to reach the right people. I was questioning and doubting myself so much that last week before I went to bed, I gave it up to the universe. I said, "Universe, if I am supposed to continue with this business, please show me a clear sign." And I went to sleep. Now, you're not going to believe what I'm about to tell you, but this just proves that there is magic in this world. The very next day, I woke up to a text from an old friend/client from Australia who I had not talked to for 3 years. I've been thinking about you a lot recently, and I just wanted to say I'm really happy you're still continuing your journey of healing people. I think you were definitely born to do it. I've seen chiros since I used to go to you, but none are as caring or in tune with what's going on in my body. I remember you being able to tell if I had binged on a bag of gummies or had beers recently whenever I came to see you. Your particular brand of care is next level. Maybe it was because we're friends, but I think you were probably like that with all of your patients. Anyway, this is a long-winded way of saying you're still in my thoughts and I appreciate you. I don't know, but this is the clearest sign that I have ever received from the universe. It made me literally tear up when I woke up and read that message. I decided to continue with a renewed sense of purpose because I knew that this was my calling a long time ago. During the past week, I have received sign after sign. I've received random donations from Insight Timer, where I am a meditation teacher there. I've had 3 new client inquiries over the past week, and I am so grateful. To think I was considering going back to living the influencer life. I know that the road I've chosen is not going to be easy, that it has not really been walked by other people before, and that I will have to be patient. I will continue to share everything that I know and hopefully attract the right people to me. All of this to say, when you are in doubt and you don't know what to do, ask the universe for a sign. Say, universe, show me. Give me a clear sign if I should continue on this path, and simply open your heart and be receptive to whatever comes through. I know this video is completely different to what I have done before. There's no script, I just really felt like sharing this story with you. I would love to know if you have ever asked for a sign from the universe. Did it respond? Please let me know in the comments. Happy healing and goodbye for now.